I want to check out this page a lot. I'm telling you right now, if you're A, looking for dreadlocks, B, have dreadlocks, or C.
What is going on? It's your boy Lasan back at you guys with another video. As you can see, this is a dreadlock review video. My first dreadlock review video ever. So I figured, why not start off this dreadlock review series with a bang, because I'm going to be doing more dreadlock reviews. So yeah, I hope you guys will like them in the future. But today's dreadlock review is on the legend himself, the man, the guy, Knotlocks, one of my biggest inspirations in the game to this day. A huge person in this lock community. So without further ado, let's get into the dreadlock review. Now, when Knotlocks first came into the game, he came into the game pretty late. In fact, his first dreadlock video, he said that he was already 2 years into his lock journey and he had been growing his hair out for 4 years.
For 2 years, and been growing my hair for 4 years. So this is not a beginning of my journey. I'm about I give myself 10 years before I cut them. So
Knotlocks or Knotnation, whatever you want to call him, when he first came into the game, he had interlocks. He's on his second set of locks, but I'll get into that later on in this video. But when he first came into the game, he was doing product reviews and he was doing a lot of tutorials. Like he had a tutorial on how to get your locks crinkly by braiding them, and then he was doing product reviews on like dreadlock shampoo, like for dandruff, because I believe he was struggling with dandruff. I believe he still struggles with it to this day. I'm not sure.
This is the result. You can see the curls. You get a full 360 view. Scalp. I wanted to show you guys actually a couple products that I would recommend in terms of solving your dandruff issues or itchiness or scalp buildup. Because having dreads, your scalp does get dry. And
My hair grew at an incredible rate, like seriously. At 3.5 years locked in his game. At 3.5 years locked in the game, his hair was already coming past his chest. I mean, his hair was already long to begin with. Before he even started his locks, his afro was like out here, but like still, his hair grew at an incredible rate. It might be due to the fact that he's mixed. This hasn't been proven, but they say mixed people's hair grows faster than others. Honestly, everybody's hair grows at a different rate, but that's not what this video is about. But yeah, I'm about to show you what his hair looked like at 3.5 years locked in the game. It was incredibly long, coming past his chest. Check this out.
Today, I just want to talk to you guys about a dreadlock update. 42 months, baby. Yeah, we're doing it big around here. Not really, but just doing it like I do every day. Keeping it 100. It's actually been this month was interesting with my locks.
Down Knotlocks' journey, or Knotnation journey, whatever you want to call him. I call him Knotlocks still. But later on, down his journey, he started combining his locks and he started to feel like interlocking his hair wasn't good for his hair. He combined a few of his locks in the back, like even I've combined some of mine, but I think he combined like at least 3 or maybe even 4 at one time, because a lot of his locks were thinning in the back, and he felt like if he wanted to continue his journey, that if he kept interlocking his hair, because originally he planned to grow his locks for 10 years and then he was going to cut them, but he felt like if he kept interlocking his hair, that all of his hair would fall out, and he started to believe that he was balding in the front, because he had like a middle section, like a middle parting, and he didn't like it. But eventually he found out that he wasn't balding later on in the future. But yeah, like his locks were thinning in the back and he felt like interlocking wasn't good for his hair.
I was experimenting with today is I have a dread that is thinning out, and it's thin to a point where I can either have three options. It's gotten to a point where it's thinning that I can't really fix it. It's my desired goal. I'm just trying to decide right now when would be a good time to start trimming and or cutting off these locks, because they might start breaking off themselves before I get a chance to do anything with it. What I've realized here is that interlocking does in fact start to make your dreads thin out. Only after
his journey, he used to be obsessed with his locks, and so he used to blunt the tips and do a whole lot of stuff to his locks because he was obsessed with them. But later on in his journey, he started freeforming a little bit because he wanted to see how his hair would lock naturally.
Growth that's frizzy, and you guys might know from old videos how I used to be obsessed with like keeping these frizzy hairs in and not having them out because it would drive me nuts having frizzy hair. But now I'm like,
his locks got too heavy for him. I believed he trimmed off a couple of inches, and his mom helped him trim off those inches, and she also cut off one lock completely. Okay, now a lot of you are probably wondering why I cut my locks, and the reason for this is pretty simple. They needed maintenance. They were too long, and they were kind of a hassle. And they were heavy, so I just trimmed them up to kind of make a lighter load on my head. And to make as you guys saw, he did in fact trim off a few inches off of his locks because they were starting to become a hassle and they were getting really heavy, and he just wanted to make a lighter load on his head. There's nothing wrong with trimming your locks. Once mine get a certain length, I'm definitely going to trim them because they're going to get heavy and they will become a hassle, but I'm keeping them. But anyways, I think not too long after he trimmed his hair, I think he started to believe he had mold in his hair, so he started uncombing some of his locks, and I'm about to show you that right now. Apparently if you do apple cider vinegar, rinsed, it will deep cleanse. Locks eventually ended up doing the big lock chop. He had already done it, but he was just getting used to not having locks, so he was just using a lot of old footage that he never used until he finally decided to show that he cut off all of his locks. To get these off my head.
Don't flatter yourself. I'm here for the music. Word on the street is they have a steel drum version of Thai Yellow Ribbon.
So it begins a lot quicker than how it started. I mean, now it's ending a lot quicker than how it...
Once a dread, always a dread. So before Knotlocks actually started growing his locks back, he was doing dread reviews on other celebrities with locks, even other YouTubers with locks, and I think he started to grow his hair back out. I think he first started to use the towel rub method on his locks, but that wasn't working for him. So then he ended up using a tennis racket, and that's what started the sections of his hair, I believe.
I stopped counting what day I'm on because, to be honest, that method with the whole microfiber towel did not work. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I was doing push-ups. You guys remember this?
I believe he started manipulating some by doing twist and rip and something else, I believe, and he actually ended up with a unicorn dread.
Forward like that. But when my hair is drier and it hasn't been washed in a few days, it tends to stand up more like that. It's interesting. But yeah. And most of all these locks are coming into play right now. No lie, they're growing. So I'm gonna hit repeat. on this beat right now, but straight up.
Now, present day, my dude Knotlocks has 75,000 subscribers. Congratulations to him. He actually just put out a video of having 7,000 subscribers. And he is over 3 years locked in the game now, I believe. He just hit 3 years like a week ago, or maybe 2 weeks ago. I don't remember, but salute to the man.
Smoke the rest of that later. Let's go on that ice. 75K, that's 3/4 of the way to 100K. Leave a comment down below, 100K closer, and or let's get 100K. That'd be great for the Nazi gang out there. And today's video, I'm just gonna actually smoke a split.
I hope you enjoyed this review. If you do watch this review, congrats on 70K subscribers. Once again, 100K subscribers on the way. Keep doing what you do, man. Enough love and respect. You already know what it is. You guys already know what it is. More Dread reviews will be coming in the near future. Yeah. One love, one nation, Lock Nation. Stay happy and stay nappy. Stay locked and stay blessed. It's your boy Lasan. I'm out here. One love. Peace.